Raise your hand if you've heard about the biblical story Sodom and Gomorrah, because I'm about to show you some cool stuff.
I find this one pretty fascinating because this is an old map of the biblical times, and there's Sodom and Gomorrah, and in other maps they show these as castles. There's actually 4 castles in this body of water, which, if you know the biblical story, this turned into salt, okay? And so if you've never been to Utah, there's a place called the Great Salt Lake. And in Utah, there's a place called Moab. And there's also, next to Moab in Utah, a place called the Ephraim Mountains, which you will find on this map. And also in Utah, there's a place called Mount Nebo. So let me show you all that here on this map, and then I'll show you on the Utah map, because that's how I found all this. I didn't even know this until recently. Okay, Sodom, Gomorrah, Moab, distance away. By the way, castles, every dot you see here, castles on other maps. You come over here and you're gonna find Mount Nebo right here. Again, another castle nearby.
Here we are with one in color. Look at how they're all on fire. By the way, I have a map on how they blew all these island castles up. Anyways, there's Moab. Let's find Mount Nebo. Where you at, girl? And there's Mount Nebo. There is Ephraim. But let's look at all these other. See Ephraim right there? Okay. Castle, by the way. Philadelphia. Hey, there you are. I just want you to notice here that America wasn't founded. It was found, yes. They found it like hide and seek, but it was already here with lots and lots of castles, and it was part of the Holy Land, wouldn't you know? But it's the only land that they tore it down enough to where we don't really understand where we live. But it's all over the maps. So, anyways, let's look at Utah. There's the Great Salt Lake. We're going to move over here to Mount Nebo, right next to the Great Salt Lake. Surprise! Look at that. Mount Nebo, right next to the Great Salt Lake. So then we have Moab, of course, but it gets better. I mean, we have Nebo, the Great Salt Lake, Moab, but then we have all these tribes and all these like West Jordan, Salems, which Jerusalem used to be called Jerusalem in some of the maps, and then they changed the name to Salem. Interesting. We have the Hebron. We have Goshen. I mean, this state is juicy, and no wonder it's a gem. I've been there.